Hey guys, what's going on? It's Flashfire, and today we're going to be looking at the Lego Seinfeld set that came out August 1st. It costs $80 in the United States, and it's a really interesting set if you do know about Seinfeld. It's a comedy show. This is a Lego Ideas set, just like the Friends sets that came out, and hopefully they do make more of these sets. But let's just get right into the details of this set. So I'm going to take a look at the minifigures of the set. And here we have Newman. He's in his mail outfit for when he does his job delivering mail. He also has a little piece of mail in his hand. Not too much to this figure. A little bit of creasing on the back of the shirt. He's got a nice hairpiece, pretty accurate to the show. And this front face print is really good because it's like his little sly grin for when he does something to Jerry in the show. And if we turn it to the back, he has like a more frown, unhappy face. It's pretty cool for this figure. The next figure we have here is Elaine. She's in a nice suit, which she is in a lot of the show for her various jobs. And there's a little bit of creasing on the back. If you take off the hairpiece, you can see it a little better, as well as the back head print, which is more like mad confused look. And as you saw on the front, it's more of a happy grin face, as well as her accessory, which she is holding a bag with a fish in it. That's what this piece is supposed to represent. And that's actually a printed piece, which is very interesting. And here we have George Costanza. He is holding a baguette as well as a fishing rod in his hand. And he's wearing his red jacket that he wears in a lot of the episodes, which is really cool. He's got a nice little undershirt there and just his hood and creasing on the back. And as well as this hairpiece, which is like a little bald cap piece, which is cool. I believe this is the first time we've gotten a piece like this, which is really cool, which it can be used for other minifigures that we get in the future. And here is the back. He doesn't have a back face because his hair doesn't go all the way down. So we just have this like more angry expression on the front. And here we have Kramer. He is holding his coffee table book of coffee tables. And this is just the regular Lego book piece. You can open it up. Not with this pretzel in his hand, but there you go. And it's got a sticker piece in there, Cosmo Kramer, with his catchphrase, "Giddy up." Very cool. And as you saw, he has a pretzel in his other hand. And his shirt is just those nice, cool shirts that he always wears in the show. And his front face is a smile, happy face. We take off his hairpiece. And on the back, it's a more confused look. And here's the final minifigure of the set, Jerry Seinfeld. He has a nice blue collared shirt on. Not too interesting of a shirt. He also has a microphone in his hand for when he does stand-up. Here's his front face, as well as if we look at his back face print. There it is. All of these figures in this set do not have any leg printing on them, which is kind of sad. Maybe we could have gotten a little bit of leg printing. I don't know what they would have put on them, but that would have been more interesting for the minifigures. All of them just have regular legs, but the torsos that they have on are all very cool and very accurate to the show in some episode or another. But now let's take a look at the main build. But first, here's a little look at the stand-up stage. It has a little table on it as well as the brick wall behind it, and you can just put Jerry on the stage and act like he's doing stand-up. Anyways, onto the main build right here. The whole floor is tiled, which is really cool, but there are a few studs just placed around so that you can pick up a minifigure and just plop them on the stud so that they can actually stand in the room. there are many details on this build that you can see in the show, but this whole thing is very accurate to what we see in the show. So we have the couches, we have his little telephone that's always sitting on the table, and over in the kitchen, there's a lot of detail around here. You can actually see there is stuff in all of these cabinets, and there's a lot of details on these sticker pieces on the fridge, and even this little picture hanging on the wall. If we take this off and get a better look at it, it's a little sticker piece of George. We saw that in an episode. And looking at the fridge, you can see it has 3 stickers that say Yada on it. Those are references to the show, as well as a car because Jerry loves his cars, and Superman as well because he does like Superman. And the fridge, it's not connected to the floor, it's actually connected to the wall with those 2 pieces right there. And if you want to look on this side of the fridge, you can see there are 2 oven mitts, which are seen in the show, but they're variously changing throughout. And looking back here at the door, you can see the buzzer on his wall where he's always talking and letting people into the house. If you open the door, you can see his house is 5A, and across the hall, you get a little bit of Kramer's door, which is 5B on the other side. You can open it, but there is nothing on the other side. It's just for a little bit extra detail in the hallway. And then back there, you can see a little bit of it right now, but there's a bike in this back room. I can pull it off to take a little bit of a closer look. It's a nice bike piece, and it hooks onto the wall back there with a little piece back there. Boom. As well as a door back here that I believe leads to either a bedroom or a bathroom, but there's nothing back there in the actual build. And as you saw this piece fall off earlier, these are stage lights, showing that is actually in a show, which is pretty cool. You get a little bit more detail with these. There's 4 of them around the top of the building. If we look back down here, you can see the couches right here, as well as a lamp back there, and his bookshelf on the back wall, which is in the show, as well as the little table behind the couch. And looking over to this side, we have another picture of a car because he loves cars. I believe this is his dad in the show on that picture over in that wall. And there's one more room back here. It's a little computer room with a chair. And there are 2 pictures back there. If I can get those off the wall. Here's a picture of, I believe, a baseball player. And there's another one on this side. Come on. That doesn't want to come off. Alright, let's see if I can flip it around and get a look at that. You look in there. I believe that's a portrait of Kramer that's supposed to be. So, that is most of the set. You can also pose minifigures on the set if you would like. Perhaps sitting on the couch. Let's fix that. There we go. So you can take a minifigure and sit them down, and then you can put them on the studs on the couch back there like that. And you can really have them wherever you want. You don't need to put them on a stud. It really doesn't matter. You can just plop them in the room if you want. Have someone coming through the door, just like that. But that's really what the studs are for, to stand around. But there is one more thing in the set that I forgot, and it is the obviously the most important part of the set, which is, come on, it's falling apart. No, the Festivus pole for the made-up holiday. You can just put that down there too. What an interesting idea for a set. They did it with Friends, and now they're doing it with Seinfeld. I wonder what other TV shows that they can make sets on like this. Hopefully we do get more sets like this, because these shows that a lot of people are interested in are pretty cool concepts for sets. So let me know in the comments what's your favorite part of this set. What other sets do you want to see in this like TV show line? Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe so you guys can help me make more LEGO videos like this, help review more sets, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.